Hi, Ed Harkness here. I'm going to read a poem called Transplanting Tomatoes Amid the Rubble of a Bombed School. It's a poem that I read yesterday, and that would be October 19th, at the Seattle Public Library as one of about 25 poets who read at a reading at the library called Poets Against Hate. The reading was sponsored by Raven Chronicles, a wonderful journal based here in Seattle that has always published works of dissent and criticism of contemporary events. And it's always been a supporter of the cause of social justice and equality. So my poem is called Transplanting Tomatoes Amid the Rubble of a Bombed School, and there are a couple of epigram lines that I want to mention first, just below the title. One is a line from a really famous poem called The Second Coming by W.B. Yeats. The line reads, "The ceremony of innocence is drowned." Below that is a line from a poem by Adrienne Rich called The School Among the Ruins. And the line is this: "All night pitiless, pilotless things go shrieking above us to somewhere." I think of drones whirling about, dropping bombs on buildings and people's houses, or laser-guided missiles that blow up apartment complexes and kill hundreds, mostly civilians. Finally, I've included in the poem the Arabic word for tomato. I say tomato. The word is tomatum, and I think I'm maybe close to a correct pronunciation. Tomatum. You'll hear it in the poem. Finally, this poem, you can find it on the Vox Populi site online, the online literary journal. I published it there maybe 6 months ago or so. So if you want to read it, you can find it there. And in addition to hearing it read by the author. Transplanting tomatoes amid the rubble of a bombed school. They are newly alive, the starts, now 6 inches, fragile in their clay pots. Traces of smoke linger still over the ruined school. I read the future as a garden of glass shards glittering in a yard of children's mangled swings. Paper scraps whirl about as if they too were once flowers and butterflies. Some pages are wide-lined with Arabic letters, penciled in a child's hand. Here's a charred baseball cap, small. On it, an emblem for the New York Yankees. You must bury them deep in a rich patch of earth, mulched, watered, tended to. Their root balls might survive our merciless age if in soil with good drainage. What you will do is place a sign, a wooden stake, with the Arabic word tomatum, written large enough for the sniper, the Merkava tank crew, to see, to be human once more, to hold their fire this close to new green lives. There are countless bodies under the collapsed school walls, their names buried, erased. I'll plant tomatum here as an experiment to treat the wounded ground. to learn if my seedlings, with just formed flowerlets, will ripen into fruit, whose name, whose tart sweetness, no tongue will ever forget. That's my poem.